Welcome to The Explainer, where today we're looking into the technology that powers Dexibell digital instruments. We're going to find out what it takes to make a digital instrument feel truly alive.
Many musicians feel this disconnect with digital instruments. There's this lack of soul, of the kind of responsiveness you find in their acoustic counterparts. It can just feel a little, lifeless. So, Dexibell's answer to this whole problem begins with a technology designed to recreate not just the sound, but the very soul of an instrument. At its core is this thing called T2L, or True to Life. And it's really cool. It combines the best of two worlds: sampling, which is super high-definition audio recording, and modeling. And this interaction is the absolute key. See, it's not just about playing back a recording. It's about recreating how an instrument actually behaves. That's the secret sauce. So first, it captures these incredibly long and detailed samples. We're talking up to 15 seconds of a single note's natural decay. Then, the modeling part kicks in to simulate all the little nuances of how a player's articulation actually affects the sound. The result? Just an incredibly clear, high-resolution audio quality that gives you this rich, totally immersive experience. Next up, let's address a common frustration for keyboardists, which is, running out of notes right in the middle of a performance. This is a concept called polyphony, and when it's limited, notes can get cut off, especially when you're heavy on the sustain pedal. It can really ruin the moment. Dexibell instruments are powered by a massive number of oscillators, 320 to be exact. That is a ton of processing power. And all that processing power, it effectively gives the player unlimited polyphony. This means every single note you play is heard. The technology just gets out of the way. Of course, an instrument's sound is only half the story. The physical connection, how it feels under your fingers, is just as crucial. The Vivo H5 piano, for example, is just packed with features to replicate the touch and response of a concert grand. It has things like hybrid wood keys, triple contact sensors, and even escapement simulation to get that feel just right. Now, this core technology is obviously amazing for pianos, but it's also versatile enough to power completely different playing experiences. So the very same T2L and polyphony engine that creates such a realistic piano feel in the Vivo H5, that same engine can also power the huge tonal palette of a Classico L3 organ. So by solving these core problems of digital instruments, the sound, the performance, and the feel, the technology kind of just gets out of the way. It leaves only you and your musical expression, which really leaves just one question. When technology removes the limits, what story will your music tell?